According to the records, I died on a Tuesday. My name is Jonah Kade, and this is the story of the week I was gone, and the place I woke up instead. There was no warning, no pain dramatic enough to remember. Just pressure in my chest, a narrowing of sound, and the sense that something important was being gently switched off. People say death feels like falling asleep. It doesn't. Sleep drifts. This was cut. There was no light. No darkness either. No thoughts. No waiting. If time passed, it did so without me. That's the most unsettling part. Death didn't feel long. It felt instant. I woke up choking. Not on water. On air. Cold, dry, unfamiliar air that scraped my throat like I didn't belong in it. My eyes opened to a ceiling I didn't recognize. Wooden beams. Smoke stains. A slow-moving fan that clicked unevenly. I tried to sit up. My body disagreed. I was tangled up with something I hadn't seen before, and a window showed hills I'd never seen. No city sounds. No traffic. Just wind. When they noticed I was awake, no one celebrated. No relief. No shock. Just acknowledgement. "You're back," a woman said, like she'd been expecting it. I asked how long I'd been there. She said, "A few days." Later, I learned the truth. 7. They told me what happened. I collapsed. No pulse, no breath. They tried. They stopped. They covered me. They waited. I was buried. Not deep, not ceremonially, but respectfully. The way you do when you don't have answers. 3 days later, they heard something. Movement. Breathing. I was digging. I should have been weak. Instead, I felt wrong. My heartbeat was slow. Too controlled. My hunger came late. My thirst later. I didn't feel fear the way I used to. That disturbed me more than dying. I asked what brought me back. No one answered directly. One man said, "Some doors don't close properly." Another said, "You weren't finished." A third said nothing, just watched me like I might leave again without warning. Here's the truth I don't tell often. I remember something. Not images. Not voices. A feeling. Of being elsewhere. Not better, not worse. Just complete. Returning felt like interruption. I didn't stay long. Places that see you die never quite let you live normally again. When I left, the woman who first spoke to me pressed something into my hand. A scrap of cloth. "Proof," she said. "In case you doubt yourself, I still have it." Officially, I survived a medical emergency. Unofficially, I crossed something and came back with less certainty and more patience. I don't rush anymore. I don't panic when things go quiet. I know what silence can hold. Death isn't always an ending. Sometimes it's a pause, long enough for the world to rearrange itself without you. My name is Jonah Kade, and if I ever seem calm in places where I shouldn't be, it's because I already know how it feels to leave and still wake up. This is the Lives of Jonah Kade. Subscribe to follow the journey, because every life holds a lesson, and every survival comes with a cost. Save it.